Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you guys are. Guys, smash the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button, share the videos wherever you guys are. Um, and yeah, guys, got some big news. Before I get into it, I'm absolutely exhausted today. I shattered. I'm still getting this video out because I want to get the news out to you as always, guys. But yeah, there's some big news. Apparently, the winner of David Benavidez and Caleb Plant will become mandatory for Canelo Alvarez, which obviously is big news. It's obviously a fight that people want to see between Canelo and David Benavidez. If Caleb Plant is able to pull off the upset, he gets an opportunity to get a crack at Canelo as well. So it's very big incentive for him because he said he wants to fight. Um, he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez again. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if David Benavidez can beat Caleb Plant, and then obviously he puts himself in a great position for that Canelo fight, which a lot of people want to see. A lot of people think Canelo's avoiding. Canelo will no longer be able to not fight David Benavidez now if he wants to stay, if he wants to effectively, keep all of his belts. He's gonna have to fight David Benavidez. And listen, I don't think Canelo's afraid of fighting David Benavidez. I think Canelo would fight David Benavidez in a heartbeat, to be honest with you. I think that's a great fight. I do. I think it's a proper good fight for the Mexican fans, for boxing fans. I'd love to see that. But that's great news. Also, there's other news that apparently Callum Smith, Arthur Beterbiev will have to fight Callum Smith. So that means that we ain't gonna get the Beterbiev Bivol fight anytime soon. With what the WBC's ordered. What other news is there? So there's also other news that Errol Spence has now been ordered by the WBC to fight Keith Thurman next. So it looks like that's going to be the next fight, and that'll be a pretty big fight as well between Thurman and Spence. Although it's not the fight that people wanted to see, people wanted to see Spence v Crawford. But nonetheless, I mean, it's still a pretty big fight, and it's still much better than Crawford fighting Abanisian. So again, Errol Spence is definitely improving his resume and putting names on there, while Crawford, is, I mean, he's fighting guys that nobody really wants to see him fight. Like Spence is still gonna be in a strong position because the Thurman Spence fight is probably going to be a fight that sells well. I think Thurman is still a relatively big name. He's only lost once to Pacquiao, so I still think there's a lot of interest in Keith Thurman, and I think the fight between Spence and Thurman will be pretty big. So there'll be a lot of interest in that. So again, is that going to make it even tougher to make the Crawford fight? Because Spence will say, now I've beaten Thurman, look at my resume, blah, 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 blah. So will that make the fight even more difficult? Who knows? But yeah, Canelo and Benavidez, I think that is a fight that I want to see. I want to see how good David Benavidez is. I think the Plant fight will tell us that. I think if he beats Plant well, I think the Canelo fight becomes massive, to be honest with you. So I'm looking forward to that fight. Hopefully that fight, there's nothing that stops that fight from happening. It looks like it's a done deal, and it looks like the Plant and Benavidez fight will happen. And then the winner puts himself in a very strong position to get the Canelo fight, which, again, like I said, is a fight that I really want to see. So let's see how this all plays out. Let's see if Canelo and who Canelo fights. Will Canelo get the Bivol fight next? Who will Canelo fight next? I'm interested. I think it might be Bivol. I think there's no other. I think there's no other fight out there for Bivol really, because he's not going to fight Beterbiev next, and I think Canelo's the only viable option. And I don't think there's anyone out for Canelo really. Who's there for Canelo? I don't think there's anyone out there for Canelo either. So it'll probably be best for Canelo and Bivol to probably just fight each other. I think that probably makes more financial sense for both. Obviously, Bivol said that his money's good, but his legacy's better. But at this point, I don't think he's going to get that legacy fight with Beterbiev anytime soon, because Beterbiev seems like he's got to fight Anthony Yard, and then he's got to fight Callum Smith. So I don't think Beterbiev is unfortunately going to get that fight. What's happened to unifications taking priority? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand, because surely a unification should take more priority than a mandatory challenger, you know, and that's just the way I look at it. But let's see how this all plays out. Mauricio Suleiman is, I think Isaac Cruz might be ordered. I think he was ordered to fight Shakur, something like that. I don't know what's going on there. But there's some good fights that potentially could be made, and I think Benavidez Plant is a great fight. And I think if the winner does get Canelo, it makes that fight even bigger. So yeah, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.